Hi all, my name's Gary and today we're going to be doing an ab-focused Pilates routine. I've got 3 stages to this routine. Each stage gets progressively harder as we work through. The exercises are fairly simple. The objective is to really focus and tone the abdominals. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, I'm going to bring you down on the mat a minute. So I've got my feet on the mat like so. Nice right angle in my legs with my knees. And I'm just going to pull out any fleshy bits from my bum, so I'm up on my sit bones like so. I do a nice lengthened spine, so lengthening up through the crown. Shoulders come back and down, arms facing forwards. I'm going to do a nice big inhale, exhale. So I roll that pelvis back as I come down one vertebrae at a time with control. Lovely, guys. Nice bit of control there. Okay, down on the mat. I come into relaxation position, so my feet are on the mat. I'm just going to look for neutral pelvis. So we can roll that pelvis back and I can roll that pelvis forwards. And what I'm looking for is a nice gentle arch here in my lumbar spine. Lovely. I can take my shoulders back and down. A nice relaxed open chest. Eyes are facing up towards the ceiling and I'm lengthening through the crown. So I just feel like someone's just pulling through the crown here. So I've got a nice lengthened spine. I'm going to start off with the 100s. This is how Joseph Pilates often started his classes. Gets the blood pumping around the body. So I'm going to inhale, take those arms back and behind. And I'm going to exhale. As I bring the arms back and over, I can bring my head up and my shoulders off the mat. See how high you can come up. And then my hands are trying to reach the other side of the room like so. I'm going to start pulsing with my arms. So I'm pulsing right up from the shoulders. And I'm inhaling for 5, exhaling for 5. Every time I exhale, I'm just pulling in through core and engaging pelvic floor so I get a nice scoop in my abdominals. If you want to progress it, we can take one leg into tabletop, like so. And then we can take the other leg into tabletop, like so. Keep pulsing those arms, making sure we're imprinting spine into the mat. We can take one leg up in the air. We can take 2 legs up in the air. If you want to progress it even more, we can take the legs out in front, like so. Let's do a nice point on those toes. Do some ballet toes. And then the lower you take the legs, the harder you're going to find it. For 3, and for 2, and for 1. Let's take those legs down nice and slowly. Bring ourselves down onto the mat like so. Okay, so we should feel nice and warmed up now. What we're going to do now is we're going to do a nice big inhale. And as we inhale, we can take those arms up and over our head. Make sure we're lengthening through crown. As we exhale, we bring the arms back and over like so. On the exhale, you take your arms over. I want you to notice your spine lifting off the mat. And as you exhale, bring the arms back and over. I want you to feel pushing that spine into the mat. So we're using our core muscles to push your spine into the mat. On that lovely exhale. Really nice. We're going to bring our arms to the side. Palms are facing down. I'm going to do an inhale. On the exhale, I can bring one leg up into tabletop. And then a nice big inhale and exhale. The other leg is now in tabletop. Very nice. So what we're doing when we're in tabletop or when our legs are off the mat, we're making sure we're imprinting spine into the mat. So we've got a nice strong core. I'm then going to do an inhale, exhale, tap one toe down to the mat. So exhale, inhale. We're going to go for 6. Let's make sure we're imprinting spine into the mat. Moving with our breath. This is the easy option. We will work it up. It's good to start off easy and then progress. And I think we might have 2 more. I quite often lose count. I think most teachers do. Get carried away with all the talking. This is the last one. Very nice. Okay, readjust yourself a little minute. And what we're going to do this time, we're going to progress it. So we're going to inhale. Exhale, we reach away. Let's have a nice bit of energy in that leg. So we're reaching towards the other side of the room. We can get a nice point on those toes. Inhale in. Exhale away. Really nice. Imprinting spine into the mat. Making sure we're focusing on our abs every time we exhale. Nice. I think we've got 2 more. You might feel your abs warming up. Okay, readjust yourself, get yourself back into that nice tabletop position. I'm going to push my legs together now, so I'm pushing my thighs together, my knees together, and my ankles together. And I'm going to do a nice inhale, double leg. Inhale in. Make sure you've got a nice strong core, pushing spine into mat for 2 and for 1. Really nice. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to hold on to right knee. I'm going to pull right knee in towards me. Left leg goes down, slides along the mat, nice and graceful. And pulling that knee in towards me. I'm just going to have a little stretch. Stretching through glutes, lower back. We're pulling that knee in towards us. We can do a nice big inhale. And exhale. 1 more, we're just slowing down the breathing before we move on to stage 2. Lovely. I'm going to swap legs. Pulling that knee in towards me. Sending that other leg along the mat. Nice big inhale. And exhale. One more. Quite enjoying this. Okay, let's bring feet back onto the mat like so. We're going to go up a level now. So let's come back into that position we started off with. So we've got that nice neutral pelvis, neutral spine. Nice, relaxed and open chest, eyes are facing up. Lengthening through crown. I'm going to do an inhale, take those arms up behind me. And as I exhale, I'm going to take head off the mat, shoulders off the mat. Arms are reaching forwards like so. And I'm going to do inhale, let's go back. So this time I'm just going to do a crunch with the arms. I'm going to do 6 of these. Every time we come back down to the mat, we do that nice lengthened spine. Arms are facing forwards. See if we can reach the other side of the room. Really nice. Nice exhales. Every time we exhale, we're pulling belly button towards the spine. And then we can do 1 more. This time what we're going to do, we're going to stay up. So we're staying up in this position. Make sure you've got a nice lengthened spine. What I don't want is the neck to go back or the neck to come too far forward, because we don't want to strain the neck. If at any point you find it too much, you can always come back down to the mat. So reaching forwards like so. What I'm going to do is I'm going to inhale, exhale, take 1 leg up into tabletop. I'm going to inhale, exhale, let's take the other leg up into tabletop. And then we're going to inhale, back to the toe taps again. This time toe taps with progression. We're imprinting spine into the mat. We're engaging core, pelvic floor every time we do that nice little toe tap. We're doing nice, slow and controlled movements. We're not rushing through it, no need to rush. Having time for ourselves, time for our core time. Okay. We're now going to progress it, sorry, and we're going to extend one leg away. Like I said, if you're finding it hard on your neck, you can always take yourself back down to the mat like so. We're going to go for 3 and for 2. Keep yourself nice and high off the mat, shoulders off the mat, and that was 1. We're now going to push legs together. We're going to have a little moment to adjust ourselves. So legs are pushed together again, and what we're going to do is we're going to inhale, exhale, reach away. Make sure we're imprinting that spine on the mat. The lower you take your legs, the harder you're going to find it. And we can go for a 3, and for 2, and for 1, and we can just pull those knees in towards us, give ourselves a little rock from side to side. Before we go up to the next progression, what I'm going to do, we have feet on the mat. I'm going to take my arms out like so in a T shape, and I'm just going to do a nice little stretch again in between, just to slow down the breathing. So I can do a nice big inhale, exhale. I'm going to roll the knees, whichever way you want, down towards the mat. Eyes face the opposite direction to knees, and from here we can do a nice big inhale into the side that's open, and exhale. Another nice big inhale. And exhale. Should feel nice. On the next exhale, we can then roll the knees up and over. Eyes face other direction to your knees. Facing the camera now, that's better. I can do a nice big inhale. And exhale. Feel a nice stretch along your side. See if you can take the breath into the side that's opened up. And then on your next exhale, we can return back to that nice relaxation position. Arms can come back down to your side. Let's just adjust ourselves a minute so we've got a nice neutral spine, open chest. Very nice. This time, I'm going to lace my hands together like so, and I'm going to put my head onto my hands onto my back of my head like so. What I'm going to ask you to do is I'm going to ask you to push head into hands and hands onto head. And this time we're going to come up into a crunch with hands behind head. So I want your elbows out nice and wide for this, so we can inhale, exhale, up. It's important that you are pushing head into hands and hands into head. That way, when you come up, we're not straining our neck by putting our neck too far forwards, or our neck's not too far back. I want you to notice as you come up, notice your rib cage. Notice that sliding along your body towards your hips. And we're going to do 2 more. Elbows are nice and wide. Okay, when we're up, we're going to take both legs up into tabletop like so, holding our head in our hands. Does that make sense? And elbows out nice and wide. We're going to exhale, we're going to toe tap. Okay, this is our last round, guys. We are progressing. This should feel slightly harder. If you're finding it too hard, you can always go back a couple of stages. You should be feeling your abs really fired up now. Lovely. Nice exhales every time you do that toe tap, keeping it nice and controlled. Lovely. We're now going to reach away. Make sure you're keeping really good form. Those elbows are nice and wide. Gonna go for a 3 and a 2 and a 1. And this time what we're going to do, let's keep that leg like this. We're going to tilt, trying to get elbow towards knee. And we're going to finish off on a nice crisscross. So elbows stay nice and wide. This time we're now getting the obliques involved. Not evolved, maybe we're evolving them a little bit. Exhale every time we swap. And we can go for 3 and for 2. And this is the final one. Make it the best one. Really nice. Bring ourselves down to the mat. We're going to finish off in a nice stretch for our abdominals. So what we're going to do, I'm going to send my legs along the mat like so. And then take my arms up and over my head. I'm going to try to reach one side of the room with my hands and one side of the room with my legs. And I'm going to see if I can just do a gentle curve in my spine. So I'm trying to lift my abs up towards the ceiling. And this way I'm getting a nice stretch in my abs. You should feel it. So we can do a nice big inhale here and exhale. Another nice big inhale. And exhale. And one more. Let's see if we can do a nice big inhale and exhale and roll up. Oh, see how your abs feel. Lovely. We can do a nice stretch over, touch your toes. And there we go. We are done. And that was my nice fat ab focused workout. If you liked it, I've got some more videos. They will come down one of the sides. I'm not sure which side it will come down, but thanks for joining me and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. Have a nice rest of your day. Bye bye.